What's going on, y'all? Tonight is the night NBA draft lottery. As you can see, my co-host Spencer is wearing his rocket red sweat jacket or whatever you want to call it. Hey, you see me wearing the Wild Wild West Kelly Green shirt. I only own
It looks
athletic.
good, man. It looks
You
good.
know it. Tonight is a big night for basketball fans all over the world. You know, we got the Rockets, we got the Spurs, Pistons, and the Hornets at the 12.5% chance. But the other three I mentioned have a 14% chance of getting Victor Wembanyama, you know, the number one prospect, as everyone said, since LeBron James. And now Spencer, hey man, let us know how you feeling right now. I see the viewers picking up as it just started. We are live. We're going to be here throughout the draft lottery and then maybe have a special roundtable after that with the athletically declined guys. That depends. So we'll see what's going on. Spencer, how are you doing right now?
Bro, I am a ball of stress. I can't take this. What really sucks is knowing that it's already been decided. They've already done the lottery. It's all over. But now this hour, they're going to drag it out just to reveal us the lottery ball results on an envelope. Like, to me, that just stresses me out even more, the fact that it's already over. But, hey, we're here. That's part of the fun. So I'm going to try to enjoy it.
Hey, to hopefully calm down that stress levels for you tonight. Hey, I will say this show, hey, is always brought to you by First Cup Coffee. Man, hey, our great sponsors, man, they will give you your fresh coffee, your fresh juice, blends, whatever you need. They got it. Hey, as always, for First Cup in Pearland, Texas, Spencer. I know you probably don't even need coffee because you're probably running on adrenaline like myself.
Oh,
So,
if I well, maybe I'd get some decaf from them, but I am running on just pure adrenaline right now. I'm very stressed. This needs to go well for the Rockets. This needs to go well for the Rockets. A lot at stake. Um, and we talked our very first episode of Wild Wild West, James. I said if this thing is rigged, it's gonna be Wemby to the Rockets. I need that to
that's
come
what
to fruition tonight.
that's what everyone has been saying. If it's rigged, it's going to Houston. Now, of course, Spencer, let me know. Now, let me know what you think. You know, let's just not talk about just Wemby to Houston. Let's go. What would you project happen? Like, let's say the Pistons get Victor Wembanyama. How high is their ceiling with Cade Cunningham coming off, you know, his season injury with the shins, and then you got Jaden Ivey, who did his thing last season. What do you think the Pistons would do if they were able to land someone like Victor?
I think that could be very, very interesting in the Eastern Conference very, very quickly. I think Cade Cunningham was the last prospect that was kind of talked in this high of regard as Victor Wembanyama. Of course, not on the same level, but when Cade was coming out, everyone knew before the college basketball season started he was going to be the number 1 overall pick. And we didn't have that last year. Last year there was debate between Jabari Smith, Paolo Banchero, and Chet Holmgren. But that was the last time there was really just that much of a unanimous number 1 overall pick. So you put both of them on the same team, that could get really interesting real quick. But we're not going to speak that into fruition,
No,
James.
no. We got to go through each team though, because I was thinking about it. If Victor,
Of
I do
course,
agree.
of course.
If Victor did land with the Pistons, I would have thought, hey, this team could probably be an 8 seed, possibly with health not, being a factor. I could easily see them being an 8 seed, with Cade and Jaden running the front court, and then you have
At least a play-in.
yeah, at least, yeah. But then I envision, the possibility of, him landing in San Antonio where I'm like, I don't know how high their ceiling would be. Of course, they'd sell out, they'd bring a ton of fans into San Antonio, but I don't know how high their ceiling would be with that tough Western Conference. And then of course with Charlotte, I'll give Charlotte a nod for 12.5%. But I do agree. I feel like it is rigged, and I don't think they would put Victor with LaMelo. But if they did, Lord Jesus, Charlotte with them, and then you got Carolina with Bryce Young. It's a young town, a young sports town waiting to arise right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I feel like we should set the stage a little bit since I saw some in the comments talking about it. We are not going to show the ESPN stream. We can't do that. We'd get taken down in 2 seconds. But we're going to live react. We're each watching it on our own, so we will live react as things go down.
Yeah, and sorry to all those that are watching that are hoping to see the draft on this. Like Spencer said, it won't happen our way. But hey, you can watch it with. I'm watching it right now on my big TV in front of me. But I'm reacting with Spencer on these because I want to see what happens tonight. I want to see where the Rockets land. I want to see where some of these other teams land. Hey, Spencer, I did watch a video though that did. Someone throughout history, the the teams ranked 10th to 14th worst odds to get in the number one pick have somehow got it. Like I think 3 times in the past, I want to say 30 years. So of course, everyone's now looking at what if New Orleans got it? What if this other team got it? But to even sidetrack on all that, everyone that's watching right now, throw in your comments. Who do you think is going to get the number one pick? We'll talk it out with you. You ask us questions, we will talk about that. Now, of course, we got a little bit of time before we get into it. Spencer, your live reaction to, we'll go NBA news. Your live reaction to Doc Rivers getting fired today. Of course, everyone kind of predicted it if they didn't win. So everyone, I'm not going to say everyone was a genius. You just kind of saw that. But
Right.
what are your views on these NBA coaches, like even Monty Williams fired, all these other guys, like NBA's now looking like the NFL now with some of these coaches getting fired.
Yeah, I think it's crazy how quick of a leash some of these coaches had. I saw a stat that was really crazy, that of the last 6 seasons, the team that had the best record in the regular season, none of their coaches are with their team anymore. Budenholzer happened 3 times. Mike D'Antoni, forgot the other one. But did you forget? I forgot about this. It just completely slipped my mind. The year after the bubble, the Jazz were the number 1 seed in the entire NBA.
The Jazz.
That was crazy to me.
Wow.
The Jazz had the best record. Quinn Snyder had the best record. They lost to the Clippers in the second round, and I think that's when Quinn Snyder retired. That was the Bucks and Suns year. The Suns made it to the finals that year. But I was like, wow, that's crazy. I totally forgot that the Jazz were that good that season, but they were.
Man,
but don't have the best record in the regular season, or you're going to get fired. That's my advice to NBA coaches out there.
I know, right? Like, no more. It's not about winning. Now, so you know what that means? We got to just do the old Philadelphia and tank now. Trust the process now. So I guess that may get you a job. Now, of course, like you said, the Jazz had the best record in 2021. Now Quinn Snyder is he will be the coach for the Atlanta Hawks. So I'll be excited to see that this year. Now, of course, who do you think the 76ers should hire now? Because now there's a ton of jobs open. Who do you think? We got one reaction from the athletically declined people. Hey, Nick Nurse, the 76ers. What do you think, Spence?
I like that one, but let me give you the name that came first to mind for me.
Oh yeah.
If they're really going to try to keep James Harden there, Mike D'Antoni's sitting there without a job. Let's run it back. Get the band back together. You already got PJ and Anthony Melton was a Rocket draftee. Daniel House. I don't know. Maybe they'll sign Eric Gordon in the offseason.
I would see that, I would see that happening, of course, seeing D'Antoni to 76, but do you think D'Antoni's system would work for a guy like Joel? I know, of course, he can stretch it out a bit, but do you think his way would help Embiid? Because that's where I'm like,
I see the comments are coming here hoping that we're going to break copyright law, dude. This is
all about the draft.
Y'all boys in this comment section, y'all know some stream sites. Get out of here. Y'all know where to go. Come on. Don't act stupid. Come on. You came here thinking we were going to show the draft. I'm sorry. We wish we could, but we can't. We don't want to get taken down.
Maybe that
to answer your question, though. To answer your question about Embiid, though, I thought that is an interesting topic. I think Mike D'Antoni's such a good offensive mind that I think he could get someone Embiid in his system and figure out a way to match his system to Embiid's skill set. Yeah, absolutely. To me, I always feel like you just get the best players possible with diverse skill sets. You put them on the court with a good coach, he'll make it happen if they're a good coach. Now, is D'Antoni a good coach? That's up for debate for sure, but our TikTok live.
Yeah, no, I've always had my doubts on the D'Antoni system, but hey, of course, I would say he does win during the regular season, but of course, now these days it doesn't matter about that. I know, man. I'm looking at these comments. I see Harden coming back
What
to
was the
H.
caption you put? What was the caption you put on the TikTok?
Dude, oh well, I guess I might have made a mistake. I should have said come see our reactions only. But I mean, I did say, watch it. I might have did
I mean,
say
no.
that.
In your defense, people should know like how copyright works. It's 2023. How do we not know how copyright works, y'all? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like, we're sorry
like
we
I
can't
said,
show it. We would love to.
we might have to talk with the big bosses, and see if maybe next year we do that. Of course, like, hey, I guess these might be some people who want to watch it with us that may not be home right now. Of course, I'm home right now. I know you're home right now, so that's why we're having this reaction show to the draft lotteries. But we still got a lot of time. I mean, we got about maybe 15 minutes till everything starts going down. But of course, right after the lottery, we got Lakers Nuggets game one. Now, of course, Spencer, in round two, we had a bet that whoever had the worst record would wear a clown nose or a mask. I just won the second round 4-0 sweep. So we already know you're going to wear that clown mask and nose for an episode of Wild Wild West. But Spencer, man, who do you have Lakers Nuggets in this series? And we'll do specifically.
Yeah, I got Lakers in 7.
I got Lakers in 6. That stupid corgi dog did it again. He's got Nuggets in 6. I hope he's wrong about that one, but he was spot on with the Warriors until game 6. But no, I have Lakers. I have Lakers in 6. I'll take that one first. Obviously, I'm excited. I feel like this game's, of course, you see the point spread being -6.5 Denver. I fear hopefully this is not a 15, 20-point blowout game, a filler game. I think the over may be my bet. I think it's still at 222.5. So hopefully, the Nuggets score 126 points and the Lakers will just score 113, call it a night. Give me the over on that game. I won't bet the spread because I will never bet against my man LeBron.
Dude, give me the over in every single game in this series. Honestly, it should
Give
be
me the
high
over.
fun action. Absolutely, I think the Nuggets offense right now is just playing so well that I don't think the Lakers will have any choice but to outscore them. Like, I think that's how the series goes. But I think the reason I say 7 is, again, I said it in our last Wild Wild West episode. I just see angry LeBron showing up in this playoffs, man. I see Game 7 glaring at the camera screen in Boston type of LeBron coming back. I just got a feeling about him in 7.
Oh man, that'd be exciting. I never wanted to be a game 7, but hey, for the money and for the people's eyes, there'll definitely be a game 7. Hopefully. Now, of course, we got a rematch of last year's Eastern Conference Finals. We got the Heat and the Celtics. Spence, who do you have? You might be shocked at what I say.
Yeah, I've got Celtics in 5. I think playoff Jimmy's been a fun story, but I think the Cinderella story ends here. I think Celtics clean house and coast to the finals.
You know what? I'm going Heat in 6. Heat is 6. They redeemed themselves from last year. I'm going with the Cinderella story. Trust me, I know that if Jimmy doesn't show up, the series will be over quick. But I believe in him. I believe in the fight of this Heat team with Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra. So I'm gonna go Heat in 6 just because the flaws I've seen with the Celtics in the 76ers series, of course, obviously in game 4 and then game 1. So hopefully maybe Miami and Jimmy just might steal one in Boston. We'll see. Of course, those games will start Wednesday night. Of course, tonight is just the Western Conference Finals. So other than that, as always, guys, comment right now who you think is going to get the number 1 pick. Who do you think is going to go 1, 2, or 3? Who do you think should draft Victor Wembanyama at 1? And then, of course, hell, throw us a curveball. Do you think any prospect should be higher than Victor, like Scoot Henderson or Brandon Miller, as those are the top 3? Then you got some of these other guys from, of course, the Ignite, and they're the tip in the college that with the Ignite and all those other guys. Those are some competitive guys. Now, of course, I don't get to watch most of those guys because they don't really broadcast those guys. So, of
Yeah,
course,
they'll show them
what's
on
this?
ESPN Plus occasionally.
Yeah, see, hey, if you got your Disney Plus app, you can watch them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, most of those guys. Now, of course, I did see, Spencer. There is a Houston Coug projected a top 10 prospect. Now
I like
tell us
Jarris
about
Walker.
this. Now tell us about this guy, because a lot of people are gonna, wonder who is this guy. Of course, even Grady Dick from Kansas. Of course, he's projected 10. So tell us about the guy from the Houston.
Yeah, so Jarris Walker he was a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. He chose to go to U of H. It was a big deal for the school. And he was a big piece for that team that did end up losing in the Sweet 16 to Miami. But he was dominant all year. With him, though, you see an NBA type of body. He's 6'8", but man, he is thick. Dude's like 250 and he's got great athleticism. I really think he's got potential. I'm a little bit biased because that's my guy, but I really see like a ceiling for him of like Draymond Green level defense with some shot making and outside scoring possibly down the future. He's to develop his shot a little bit more. But he's got great interior game, especially on defense. And he's very switchable on defense, which is what I like to see in my big men. I want to see guys that you don't have to worry as much when they get put on an island with some of this guard play that we have in the NBA. If I can trust you out on an island with a guy like Curry out there dancing, we saw Anthony Davis. It was a huge play in that series. Absolutely put the clamps on Steph Curry. So having that switchability as a big is very important. And I think you get that with Jarris Walker. Now, I don't know where I would slot him. Like, honestly, right now, I think right now, if I had to pick, I'd probably put him at 4. Honestly, I think I like him more than the Thompson twins, to be honest. Especially because to me, they both really have a lot to work on with their game. My top 4 would be Wemby, Scoot, Brandon Miller, and then Walker after that.
Right, of course. I'm looking at the comments section. They want us to hop on the Ja Morant situation now. Of course, Ja might be he might do a sequel for Two Guns with Denzel and Mark Wahlberg. So that might be interesting. Now, of course, now, Spence, are you going to suspend Ja for half the season or more, 25 games? What's your punishment?
So draft lottery starting in 3.5 minutes. We haven't forgotten about it.
Woo, 3.5 minutes.
That's when the reveal will begin. We'll see how long it's going to take. Like I said at the beginning, it's a lot of pomp and circumstance just to reveal an envelope. They have already decided. But to answer your question, Ja Morant, man, this is such a weird situation to me. I don't know. I think you have to suspend him at least a double-digit amount. Do a fourth of a season? Man, I don't know if it's that serious. It's not like he was pointing it at anyone. I mean, now we could really have to get like the politics of this and like how we feel about it.
Which we don't do. We don't get into politics.
Was this worse than the nightclub situation? Absolutely not. To me, that was a public place and arguably like dangerous place where alcohol was around. So flashing guns there, that's really bad. Big deal. When you're in your car, I mean, are you stupid for putting it on Instagram Live after everything that happened? No doubt. That was a dumb move. So stupid. But do I think he should be suspended for a quarter of the season? Probably not. But I do think you need to suspend him a fair amount to teach him like that this cannot be tolerated. He has to uphold the NBA's image, and if they feel that he needs to be suspended for that, I support it. But I don't know about that long. That's a bit long for not doing anything outright illegal,
Yo, like we said, we don't do politics, but I will respond to this comment. It said the NRA should be standing up for him. Should be the poster child of the
NBA. We'll leave it at that. We will leave it at that. I will leave it at that.
Leave it at that. Yeah. Hey, like Spencer said, now we're 2 minutes away from the reveal. Now this is exciting, as always, because hey, look what Spencer's wearing. He's wearing his Rockets. He wants Victor in the Houston jersey. Now, of course, if you land the number 1 pick, Spencer, are we going to see like we are the champion tears coming out of your eyes? Are we going to see a shaved head come through? I've heard some things that you should
Never.
be crazy.
Never.
No,
Stop it.
oh,
Stop it. I will never get rid of the flow, my guy. You see my brand is part of the flow, man. That's Mr. Fantasy's logo right there. I can't get rid of the flow.
can't
I'm
get
just
rid of
gotten
it, right?
started, man.
Hey,
Whoa, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what is gonna happen. I'm trying to keep myself calm. I don't want to think about what's gonna happen. I just want to react because I don't want to get my hopes up too much. They're already pretty
yeah.
high. I'm already pretty stressed, but we shall
Hey,
see.
we got one comment. Buzz City. Oh man, I could not imagine. Couldn't imagine LeVar Ball at the games with LaMelo and Victor Wembanyama. Oh man. Oh man, 50
Are
seconds.
you looking at the comments on Twitch right now? What are you looking on?
So on the StreamYard, I see all of them. So I see all the YouTube. Let's see, the NRA comments were from Twitch, but the Buzz City one was from YouTube.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing that one.
And then of course we got another Twitch comment. Spencer, do you think this draft class is a good class?
Yes. And it's not just because of Wemby and Scoot. There's a lot of good top end talent. I mentioned Brandon Miller, Jarris Walker, the Thompson twins. That's guys like Cam Whitmore also are going to be really, really good. So I think it's a really good year to be in the top part of the lottery. So another underrated note I will be keeping an eye on. I want to see if those hated Dallas Mavericks up I-45 North end up keeping their pick or not. That's another thing.
Oh yeah, I know. It said if they land 11 or 14th, it's the Knicks pick. But if they're top 10, they'll be there. So we'll see.
Correct.
Oh, Brandon Roy. Oh, Brandon Roy's in attendance. Man, he was such a great athlete. Man, I wish the injuries didn't hurt him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit ahead of you. I'll tell you that right now. I'm seeing Ime Udoka right now.
Okay. I see Ime Udoka. Okay, yeah, you are ahead of me, but by maybe like 5 seconds. Okay, I see Ben Wallace. Gosh, I hated him when they beat the Lakers.
This is good though. We'll keep this staggered because I don't want you to spoil the thing for me. I'll spoil it for you.
Well, hold up, you're gonna spoil it for me. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You're ahead of me.
Yeah.
Hey, another Twitch comment spins for you. Mavs gonna get the first pick. Sorry. Ooh.
No chance. I mean, well, yes, they have a chance, but no chance. No chance.
All right, hold up. We will answer this. We'll answer that other Twitch comment right now. But here comes the reveal right now. It'll be a good one.
If they do it like they've done in years past, they're going to do 14 through 5 and then stop there
and go to commercial break. Yep, here it goes.
There's the Pelicans.
Yep. Okay, that was where they stood. Of course, that team's going to get young. They're going to be dominant.
Raptors.
Depending on what happens with Zion.
Do you want me to keep this to myself, or do you want me to narrate for the viewers?
No. You can go first because then that tells me,
like OKC at 12.
OKC with a ton of talent. We'll see what happens with Chet and SGA. That'll be a good team to watch for. They'll probably trade some of those young picks in the future.
The Orlando Magic. So the Mavericks do keep their pick.
Oh, wow. Okay. Orlando was really sneaky good at times with Paulo.
Dallas Mavericks at 10.
What? Yeah, that's rigged, man. They did that on purpose.
Hey, but that'll be good for them. They can use that as a trade block to get Luka some help. I think that's what they'll do. I'd be shocked if they actually keep that pick. 9, the Jazz.
I thought the Jazz were
spots away from the Rockets territory.
I was really thinking the Jazz were going to tank this year, but then they did so well, and I was like, okay. But they got a lot of draft.
Markkanen, man. Okay, there's the Wizards.
The Wizards are like one of the disappointing teams for me with Bill and the other key opponents on their team.
Pacers at 7. Okay, now we're in Rockets territory. The Rockets could be shown.
All right, Pacers at 7. Okay.
Okay, Magic. Okay, good.
Magic. Two picks in the top 14. Ooh, they could be a little sneaky next.
The Pistons. Okay, the Pistons. All right, the Rockets are in the top 4.
Whoa, the Pistons. You said at 5. Holy cannoli!
The Pistons fell to 5, dude.
Wow.
So the top 4 is the Rockets, Spurs, Hornets, and Blazers.
Ooh. Oh man.
Here we go. Commercial break.
All right, commercial break. Hey, okay, so now that we got
my God.
14-5, your heart's a little racing. You can calm down a bit, Spencer. Hey, quick question.
No, I'm amped up right now, James.
You amped up?
I'm not calm. I'm not calm.
I'm not calm. Hey, and before Spencer loses his mind, just let y'all know. Hey, follow us at WildWildWestSports and Athletically Declined. As mentioned, we'll let y'all know Athletically Declined has entered a top 85 sports podcast on Apple. Hey, congrats to Tyler, the CEO or founder, whatever you want to call it, and then all of us partnered with them. Yeah. Hey,
big credit to us. Big credit to us. Absolutely.
Big credit to us. Yeah, man.
We're awesome. We're awesome. Give us a follow.
Yeah. Hey, Tyler, I'm looking for that paycheck now, man. What's going on? Now, Spencer,
we got melons to pay for, bro.
Right. Hey, right, melon. Hey, Spencer, quick question though. Hey, now that the Mavs got the 10th pick, who do you think the Mavs should pick? You think they should draft a rookie or potentially trade that, like you said, to get Luka some extra help? It's gone.
It's got to be gone. You gotta look at the market and see a pissed off superstar out there that you can pair with Luka, especially if Kyrie walks. If Kyrie walks, things could get real ugly real quick. They almost are backed into a corner where they have to re-sign Kyrie, which I will say, I want to see that duo again. I don't think they really got a fair chance. I want to see a Kyrie and Luka duo, but we'll see. We'll see. But they got to trade that pick. You got to get them some help right now.
Now, if you trade the 10th pick, are you looking for maybe like a stretch big man to shoot the threes to stretch out the court? Because Kyrie can get his bucket from the deep, from inside. Luka he's basically Luka to me is kind of like Joker. He's just always like a walking 20-point, 10 rebound guy. But man, can they find someone? Man, who would be disgruntled right now? I mean, you think? Well, I don't know.
The description you just gave, Karl Anthony Towns is the one that comes to mind right there.
Yeah, he's been one that's been popping up for the Knicks supposedly. Ooh, man, I really wish that Porzingis trade back in the day would have worked, but just never did.
This is the worst commercial break ever. I can't take this.
Oh, this is the longest one.
I hate this.
And you know what I hate right now? I hate that I'm lagging. Can you hear me clearly?
We are a little laggy right now.
But you can hear me, right? It's not just the video's lagging.
I can hear you, and then your audio is coming afterwards.
SMH. Oh well. It's okay. We got so much time. Man, you're not lying. Come on, is the commercial over with? Spencer, please tell me the commercial's over with, man.
Mine is still going. It's a
I'm watching YouTube.
It looks like it's an erectile dysfunction commercial going on right now.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm back on the draft. You back on the draft?
Okay, yeah, I am now.
Oh, thank you.
Are you seeing LeBron?
Oh yeah, I'm seeing LeBron from that St. Vincent St. Mary. Hey, I actually drove by it. I drove that his high school that he went to is actually close to his I Promise school. The one time I drove through Cleveland. I forget when I did that actually, but it was one of the moves. But yeah, no. It's a great it looks like a small school, so I figure out how LeBron even got there. But now that I Promise school of his, man, is like massive. It looks like this huge mansion.
There he is. He's warming up.
Oh, that's my guy, right Bron. He gonna be walking out with those like lines on his head from the dude.
So let me ask you something, James. Since Wembanyama is the most hyped prospect since LeBron, when LeBron retires, are you going to transition your fandom over to Wembanyama?
No, negative. No, I will be transferring my fandom to Bronny James Jr. only because of one stupid reason. Because I hope the year he plays, his back of his jersey says James Jr. That's all. And then he will be my favorite.
Okay, I like that. I love that for you. That's good. I like that. Okay, here we go.
This is it.
Oh, shit. Okay. No!
Oh, Spencer, no, Victor Wembanyama. Oh my God, it's Ime Udoka's fault. Oh my God, the Blaze. Oh my God, the Spurs are gonna do it. Oh, Spencer, don't log off on me. As all, hey, you see the reaction. Rockets fourth pick, Blazers third,
And the
Hornets second,
freaking
and the San
Spurs.
Antonio Spurs get the number one pick, where they will probably draft Victor Wembanyama. Oh my gosh, man, they hadn't had anything exciting like that since David Robinson and Tim Duncan draft classes. Oh man.
The Rockets and the Spurs literally had a coin flip on their odds. And the Rockets beat the Spurs in the coin flip. And now the Spurs get the first pick. Are you kidding?
Oh, man.
That's not. Oh, my God. That sucks.
Oh, Smith, I'm so sorry for you. I'm trying not to.
He goes into the division. So the Rockets are now in a division with Luka Doncic, Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, and soon Victor Wembanyama. This isn't fair, man. Why can't we get the first overall pick once, bro? Just once.
Oh,
I don't understand, man. It's not rigged. At least we know it's organic. It's not rigged.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God. Not even the second or the third pick, bro. The fourth pick. Oh, my God, dude.
Oh, dude. Oh, my. I can't even believe
the
fourth pick. Oh, my. Oh, here's David Windhorst of freaking Victor. You excited to be a Spur? Oh my gosh, Spencer, dude, I'm so sorry, man.
That's all right. What else is new, James? Houston sports is bringing me pain, bro. That's all I know is pain from my Houston sports team. That's it. That's all they ever offer me is pain. That's it. Pain and disappointment. Why don't you want to start a book club, James? You want to start a book club?
Shoot, man.
Let's start a book club.
Yeah, we gotta get off the Houston sports. We just gotta start a Houston book club. Oh man, dude, I really thought the Rockets had it. Oh my God, I can't even watch this no more.
So the Rockets are in a bad spot. I'm just gonna say it.
Bad spot, yeah, because
this was a horrible outcome for them tonight.
Yeah, because even
Bull.
Yeah, because you miss out on Scoot possibly, and also Brandon Miller, unless unless one of the second or third picks, draft one of the Thompson twins, maybe you can get Brandon Miller as a fit. But now you're looking at 4. Well, hey, just get the hometown guy. You get Walker from Houston, play some defense. You better hope Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green stiffen up on defense this year with Ime Udoka. Oh, hey, look. What about this? Trade the 4th pick for Jaylen Brown. Oh, the 4th Jalen Green for Jaylen Brown.
Yep. We got to trade the pick. I don't want anyone at 4. I want to trade the pick. Get a star in here. Let's play. Let's go for the play-in, I guess. I don't know.
Man, if the Celtics would have lost in that game 7, I would have said, yeah, this is a green light shot. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I know Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are supposed to be getting some big fat paycheck extensions since they were all NBA. Of course, hey, just to let y'all know, Spurs number 1 pick, 2 Charlotte, I can't even 3 damn Portland, 4 Houston. Top 4 picks in the NBA. Rockets lose their hope of getting Victor Wembanyama. Hey, as always, hey, this is Wild Wild West Sports. This is James West. This is Spencer. Also, this is Spencer from Mr. Fantasy Football. Wanted to thank Athletically Decline for allowing us to stream on their YouTube and Twitch platforms. As always, hey, follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Because now, hey, Athletically Declined is verified on Twitter. Follow us now. Hey, as mentioned, top 85 in Apple Podcasts. Now, of course, Spencer, man, hey, I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know if all the Athletically Declined guys are going to hop on here. I may leave, but we'll see what happens as we're gearing up to watch the Lakers play the Nuggets. I'm going with the over on this one as always. I had it at 222 and a half. I'll take the over. Guys,
oh my God,
16
dude.
people watching. Hey, what are your reactions to the top 4 picks in the NBA draft? If you think do you think the Rockets should draft someone at 4 or should they trade the 4th pick? Let us know right now. Oh, you missed the draft. San Antonio Spurs got the number 1 pick. The Hornets got the number 2. And then Blazers 3. Houston missed that mark at number 4. And the Pistons were number 5. So, of course, the 3 favorite, Spurs, Pistons, and Rockets, 2 of them were outside the top 3 with the Rockets and the Pistons, 4 and 5. So, yeah, San Antonio will be probably drafting Victor Wembanyama unless – what chaos could you see, Spencer? Possibly that what if the Jazz traded those like 500 draft picks from when they got and they gave away Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell and said, you know what, San Antonio, we'll take Victor. You can take our 10 first-round draft picks.
There is a 0.0% chance that San Antonio is trading that pick. 0.0. It's not happening. Wembanyama is a Spur.
So you're telling me I can't even get that little GIF out there where it says, so there's a chance?
No.
Not a chance.
Put all the money you have in your account on the Spurs to draft Wembanyama. It'll have like a 2-cent return on investment, but that's free money. It's gonna happen. He's a Spur. He's a Spur.
Man, I cannot wait for the Spurs on Fanatics.com. They will sell out jerseys ASAP. I know season tickets are about to just skyrocket. Heck, they might even bring a reunion with all the international players from Tony Parker to Manu Ginobili. Hell, man, they'll bring them all, man, for the first game of the season to cherish Victor Wembanyama, a San Antonio Spur. Spence, man. Spence.
Bruh, I'm upset. Did you notice?
Oh yeah. If you did not see Spencer's reaction to this, hey, man, hey, check it out once we end this. Or man, you might be able to scoot it back, man. Hey, watch Spencer's reaction. He is so upset because now you have to deal with, as a Rocket fan, Victor Wembanyama in the division, Luka Doncic in the division. Oh my gosh, Spencer. And hey, you never know. If Zion decides to be healthy and play the full season, you got to deal with the Pelicans.
Literally every single team in the Rockets division has a generational talent on it. I mean, you can make the argument that Jalen Green he's a generational talent, but he's not on the same level as Luka, as Zion. Even John Morant, I think, deserves to be in that conversation. And now Victor Wembanyama is going to San Antonio to be their franchise partner. So you know what? Maybe it is rigged because they looked at that team and saw they have absolutely nothing going on there. Let's sprinkle in Victor Wembanyama so that we have this team not be a complete bunch of losers every single night. Good God, dude, that went about as bad as it could have gone. The only thing that would have been worse is if they ended up at 5 or 6. It's literally the only way it could have gone any worse.
Spencer, man.
And we're starting a book club. We're starting a book club.
Starting a book club.
I'm not watching sports anymore. It's it. It's all they do is give me pain. We're starting a book club. The first book is going to be the most recent Colleen Hoover book for you ladies out there. If you want to, talk about book club with me, we can do that. That's fine. But
you just go start a book club. Just pick an author and pick a freaking genre. Hey, man, we'll get it going, man. So some mystery creature books or whatever you like, some romantic fantasy. All I know is, hey, man, there's definitely a depression genre for Rocket fans like yourself and the city of Houston, because man, that was a sad moment, man. I can't wait to clip this up, man.
We had it. He was right there, bro. He was
Oh
right
man,
there.
shoot.
I thought,
Entering.
I really thought when they made it to the top 4, I thought it was gonna happen. I was like, this is great. This is great odds. Like they had better odds technically than the Spurs. I know it was both 14%, but the Spurs could have fallen back as far as 7. They could have fallen back as far as 7. The Rockets could have fallen back as far as 6 because they won a coin flip at the end of the year, at the end of the season, to determine who would be like the second worst team in the league. And the Rockets won that coin toss. What if it was flipped? Do the Rockets get the Dude, that sucks so much that it had to be the freaking Spurs that won.
Had to be the
Not
Spurs.
just the fact that the Rockets didn't win it. It was the Spurs winning it in the division, in the state, bro.
Yo, hey, as you're expressing your frustrations, we do have a Spurs fan on the comment section. Of course, our winner of the March Madness tournament, Jordan Loya. Let's effing go. Go Spurs, go. And hey,
congrats.
Spurs,
Congrats.
Hey, any big men
I'm happy
Euros,
for you.
Any big men Euro players in the Spurs, hey, they got some like connection with God, man.
Must be. That must be why it's rigged.
Damn, man. Damn, hey. I mean, Houston had the market for it, had Ime Udoka. Man, that would have been a good storyline. Now you got to deal with the ripper.
Dude.
And the Charles Barkley says in San Antonio. Damn.
What's funny is I have so many people texting me right now, like, are you okay? Are you upset?
Dude,
I'm so upset. Are you okay? No, dude, I'm not.
Dude, hey, I had to turn off my phone when the Eagles lost the Super Bowl, man. I had to. I couldn't go to sleep.
This isn't losing a Super Bowl, though. I shouldn't be that upset.
No. But like you said, your reasons are, I believe them, having Victor in the same division as the Rockets, on top of what already has been a challenge in that division. It's a tough division to jump. And then now you don't even get the second pick. You get the 4th pick where you miss out on possibly the top talent. Now you're looking at basically who has the most upside and what can you bring me? What potential do you have?
Now I get to watch a bunch of Jarris Walker and Cam Whitmore scouting reports and Amin Thompson and all those guys. That's the next step for me, I guess. I don't know, man.
Get to watching the film and tell us who you want. Unless they trade it by draft night, that'd be something.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
you never know. Harden may come back and bring you some life.
I doubt he comes back now. After the Doc Rivers news, I think that guarantees he's back there. I think they'll give him a max. He ain't going nowhere. He's going to contend one more year. I don't know where the Rockets go from here, honestly. I don't, because of the lottery and because of, like, I now believe Doc Rivers being fired solidifies him as being a 76ers. I don't know where the Rockets go from here. You have to try to see if, like, you're definitely checking in on Jaylen Brown. That's a good start. Check in on Jaylen Brown. I don't know. Karl Anthony Towns, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, Spencer, in the YouTube comments, hey, it could have been worse. Someone said, you could have been a Pistons fan.
That is true. Now, they went from the best odds to the 5th overall pick. That I'll give you that. But that makes me feel a little better, actually.
Do you think the Pistons stand better than the Rockets, like next year with a healthy Cade Cunningham, possibly? Like with Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey. Do you think they? Let me rephrase it. I don't think both teams are like going to jump to like 6 seed potential. But do you see them maybe still in the lottery, but maybe at the 10th, 11th pick?
Yeah, I think they're both. I think honestly, the Pistons and the Rockets are like the Eastern and Western Conference versions of each other. Just a bunch of young talent, not much direction. You just accumulating talent while you're on a rebuild. The difference, though, for me, is the fact that in 2024, the Rockets don't own their own pick. It's going to OKC if it's outside of the top 4. So the Rockets are backed into a corner. They kind of have to try to contend this year. Otherwise, you're doing the same thing you did in 2021, where you're praying you get inside the top 4 so you can keep your pick, like they did when they were able to draft Jalen Green.
Ooh, all right.
Damn, that sucks, bro.
Oh, hey,
man.
Dude, man, hey, at least you can watch some of this Lakers Nuggets game, man. Shoot, hey, just keep your mind off it. Hey, you gotta go grocery shopping. You gotta do something, man. Shoot, to get your mind off of this, man.
One thing I'll say, I'm checking my Twitter timeline now because it blew up. Someone brought up a good point. So it's Wembanyama is a Spur. We know that.
Correct.
I'm looking at Portland and Charlotte in front of them. Do either of them really need to draft Scoot, do you think?
Let's see, LaMelo or Dame. I'm not going to lie. I would say if anyone's going to draft Scoot, I would say maybe Portland. Even though I know Dame has been loyal to Portland X, Y, and Z, I feel like if someone's to draft Scoot, it would be Portland, and then find a way to trade Dame because they know they're not going to win with Dame. And it's just like the quarterback conversation in football. Why pay this so much money when you're the 4th pick, you're the 3rd pick? So
it's true.
I think I like, if I can see Brandon Miller going 2 to Charlotte, Scoot to 3, trading Dame, and then someone maybe you never know, maybe the Knicks trade for Dame and they'll get their draft pick and more after that. Hell, you never know, man. Shoot, but yeah, I like Scoot. I like Scoot going to.
Yeah, so maybe there's a trade possibly there. I don't know, man.
Yeah, if I'm looking at fit, I'm gonna go with Scoot and then trade. But then, like you said, if they're not gonna trade Dame, then you're right. Scoot's gonna be behind LaMelo in Charlotte. You got Dame, in Portland. On top of with Portland, you got Anthony Simmons, who could Scoot pop out of the top, but then again, he couldn't go to 4 to y'all unless y'all traded or did something, because I don't think y'all would run that small of a lineup.
I mean, I think if the Rockets had gotten 2, they would have stayed put and they would have happily taken Scoot Henderson. There's no doubt in my mind they would have taken Scoot. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You talking about a backcourt potentially of Scoot Henderson and Jalen Green? That's pure explosiveness. I would have loved to see that. I think that would have been awesome. And you can keep Şengün at that point, and that could be your big man you build around. Because that was one thing.
What do you do?
Wembanyama, you have to look at what you're doing with Şengün if you get Wembanyama. That's out of the question now. Şengün's going to be their center of the future, I think, now. I think that's solidified tonight.
Whatchamacallit? Well, what would you do with KPJ or whatever, Kevin Porter?
I think you convert him to a wing or you bring him off the bench. But I think I'm tired. I don't want to see him at point guard anymore. I think he's a good player. I think he's got a role in this league for sure. But as a point guard, I'm out. I've seen enough on him as a point guard. I'm out.
Gotcha. Oh man, yeah, it'll be. I'm with you. It'll be interesting who Scoot will go to now. So we'll see. Coming in and checking some things out. Whew. Imagine if the Pistons would have got, let's say like the 3rd pick or whatnot, and Brandon Miller was off their board. Then there's like, well, damn, Jaden and Cade and Scoot. I couldn't see that if I wanted to, but at 5, watch, man, you and the Rockets gonna be trading Thompson picks. Which twin you want?
Amen.
Okay, I was about to say this is like that Drake verse. It's like he got what does Drake say? He knows twins, but he can tell them apart. He can tell their ass apart. Is how he knows who's who. Oh
man, unfortunate, dude. So the Rockets, just to recap, have had one of the worst records in the league for the last 3 years. Right? They have had best chance at getting number 1 pick 3 years in a row, and have picked 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And next year, watch it happen. They'll be bad. They'll have lottery odds, and it'll be the year they get 5. And like I said earlier, that pick will then get sent to OKC because we can't have nice things.
Man, Spencer, man, that's horrible, man. That's horrible. Hey, we got some more Spurs fans coming on in. Go Spurs, go! Woo-wee. Man, shoot, I was thinking.
Congrats! I'm happy for my Spurs friends.
I'm happy for my fellow Texan City.
Yeah, no, I mean, I will say this: the Spurs fans like that I know, they're cool. They know basketball. They're cool. Mavs fans, not a fan of, but I like Spurs fans, so I guess I'm happy for them. I'm way more pissed off about the Rockets. I'm not gonna lie, but good for y'all. I'm happy for y'all. Y'all needed talent. Y'all definitely needed talent. So getting Wembanyama is good for y'all.
How long? Hey, before the Spurs landed the number 1 pick, how much longer do you think Popovich was going to coach until now? Now you land Victor. Now it's like,
yeah, he might feel reinvigorated now. He might stay for a lot longer.
He might stay a little bit longer.
Yeah, they do. That's a good point.
That Tony is definitely true.
French players do fit well in San Antonio. That's good. Happy for y'all. So happy.
Oh damn, man. Hey man, shoot, I'm about to tip off on this Lakers Nuggets game. I was about to say, I heard now today, I think it was on Get Up or First Take. Oh, it was First Take. It was First Take. It was JJ Redick. Now we got a new LeBron stopper, Aaron Gordon. Remember, every time this happens,
we got to stop doing that. There is no LeBron stopper except for JJ Barea. That's the only one.
Shut up, man. I don't want to hear it, man.
The only one I know of is JJ Barea. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, James. That was mean. That was low blow. I shouldn't have done that. I'm feeling myself right now. I'm very upset. I'm sorry.
What's going on with this game 1, man? They got the clock issues, man. They took the shot clock off and they got it on the corner of the court, and someone's gonna get hurt, and they're gonna blame. Hey, Spencer. Hey, tuning in.
Yo,
Tyler, Mr. Chasing Rabbits,
man. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, but Spence, that's heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of making biscuits. As I was doing that, made me think of a time in my life where I was that down. That time was when my team decided it wanted to win a game that meant nothing, and we lost out on Trevor Lawrence. So for that, feel free, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler, man,
that actually does make me feel a lot better.
Tyler, you say you was making biscuits. You in your car. You must have forgotten an ingredient or something.
Bro, I'm unloading the car, bro. I'm just grinding everywhere I get a moment, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad to have you on the Wild Wild West StreamYard podcast for this, even though it is shot on Athletically Declined and on Twitch. Now, Tyler, hey man, answer me this question. Oh, hold up. Oh, LeBron with a quick 2 buckets, man. Let's go. Hey man, answer me this. Do I have to stay on here much longer? Can I end this broadcast and go cook some dinner? Because I got to cook dinner too. You cooking biscuits, I cook dinner.
Bro, go cook your dinner, man. I just wanted to pop in and just send my condolences. And also, too, I need to know what the name of this book club is, because you're talking about book clubs.
Yo, I mean, hey, we started a couple episodes ago about what books we like and et cetera. Now it's book clubs now. The Rock is the 4th pick. It's okay. Spencer will generate this. It'll be, hey, we'll sell it on shirts. Hey, Matt, selling shirts. You see this shirt. Of course, none of the other guys are wearing anything. But athleticallydeclined.com, where you can get all your merch, because, of course, we have hats, stickers, shirts, hoodies, and etc., technically. And then
we also have etc. shirts.
We're selling and etc. shirts and Holy Cannoli shirts and tank tops and aprons. We got it all for everyone.
We got aprons.
We have aprons.
All right, well, hey, Spencer, man, hey, I'm going to log off as now, of course, Aaron Gordon is dropping buckets on the Lakers. Hey, Spence, man, I'm sorry for you. I will put you in my prayers tonight as I go to bed. But, Spencer, hey, I will see you Saturday. Saturday night, hey, special guest, Tracy Ham, Clark Atlanta, HBCU, cross country, Union Grove High School Hall of Fame. On the Wild Wild West podcast, Saturday night, 7:30 Eastern. Spencer, I will see you then.
All right, my guy. Take it easy.
Later, Tyler. Hey, finish those biscuits, man. Don't make them dry.
See y'all later.